Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. Still, we're going for a custom achievement. Still, honest competition in which we have to take the actual achievement Master of India, but in which we have to control all of India, which is kind of around here, I guess. Own all of India, I think. But we have to follow a whole bunch of rules while doing so. We have to keep our trade node the most powerful trade node in the world, which it is right now by far. Just gonna have to keep it that way, and we don't get to do anything with any overseas anything. No trade, no working even in overseas trade nodes, no colonizing, no taking land over there. So we have to be better than all these colonizers and do that the honest way. By land and inland seas. Speaking of going by land, I'm very much interested in punching this green guy over here. They are super weak right now. They're being eaten up by the Poles. They're fighting the Mamluks. And they already lost earlier wars, especially one against Austria, which makes them quite weak. Now we, at Genoa, we're not powerful. We are rich though. We're making filthy money, just filthy money. And if we have to, we can throw a lot of mercenaries at this war. I'm not planning to. I hope we don't need to. But we can if we have to, so I'm not afraid. Also, we actually have more manpower than the Ottoman has left. So that's cool. Now, we're sitting at, what? 31. Oh, we actually have a bunch of force limits still. I thought I went up to force limit. Either I got extra force limit or I did not, in fact, get up to it. Wait. No, my mercs are still here. That's interesting. I might... How much force limit do I have left? 6? 6. Obviously, it would be nice to go away, get away without... or get away with not using mercenaries. Not because of the money, but because of the professionalism we'd lose. Okay, consider the following. We have 30,000 guys around here, which should hopefully be enough with all the other stuff that's going on to survive against the Ottoman. We're gonna get ourselves into this war, well, into our own war, get into position to take Kokeli once the Polish war is over. And they don't have defenders in there yet. So we take control of the strait. We build a few units over here with our extra force limits so we can pour into European Ottomans. And just take over whatever's left after the Poles take their share. And then we have our army over here take whatever's left of Anatolia. And we can reinforce, after we've taken all of European Ottomans, we can then reinforce across the strait because we have the fort in Kokeli. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, let's have you not drill. Let's have these forts be paid for. Because that would be very funny if we didn't. And we don't like fun here. Sure, Florence, whatever. And actually not that it's good to allow them access in this war, but I'm going to do it. Don't feel like it's going to matter much either way. Now, as it stands, we have galleys under threat. Well, as it stands, we do not, because the Mamluks are keeping those Ottomans in. And that war is going to take a while, right? Yeah. So maybe we're okay keeping our galleys out there. Let's come back from Mr. O. We don't need more claims. We could fabricate more spy network for more siege strength, I guess. But that's such a tiny thing. Oh, you're such a tiny thing. Let's build a temple in Tunis. I did. I guess I did not make this a... No, I did make this a trade company. Right, that doesn't affect autonomy. Huh? What am I missing? Maybe because I didn't unpause yet? It must be because I didn't unpause yet, right? These numbers are just weird. Can't be lower than 90% and it's 20. Let's wait. I think a temple here is gonna do nothing. So let's cancel the building of that. We get the full money back if you cancel below 10% progress. Let's do that. Let's let a day pass. See if that fixes things. If not, we're gonna let a month pass. And then if we still have 20% autonomy, then I'm gonna, well, reconsider. But I don't believe that we actually have to. There's no way we actually have that autonomy. It's just, how? Why? Right? And maybe I'm just missing something obvious there, but here we go, 90%. Okay, just need the monthly tick to update. We're just dumb. I wonder if I got money on that monthly tick for having no autonomy. Right, now there won't be a good temple in Tunis, and there's not. The game lied to me, as it does. As it does. Marketplaces still have that Kafan one. Oh, that Mauryan one. Why is this not sorted again? Wait, no. No, I misread that. Never mind. Like 0.58, that's so much. Not for a marketplace, it's not. Any nice manufactories in a place? Ideally one that's in our home node. I guess the ones in Ragusa are bad. So, like Moria might be a decent manufactory at Corinth. Do I want to do that right now? I mean, I have so much money. Yeah, I should spend some money, right? Let's build a manufacturing Moria. There we go. Let's keep money in the war chest so we can hire mercs if things go pear-shaped. But otherwise, be ready. Wait, didn't I tell you to stop drilling? Stop freaking drilling. Maybe I just told these guys. How's my supply limit here? 26, that would be too much. Let's not risk that. And then I did want to start building a few more units, right? I wanted to buy a few men-at-arms over here. Let me wait. Aha! With autonomy being incorrectly calculated, my force limit was also incorrectly calculated. That's why we had more than I thought we had. Makes sense. It's dumb, but it makes sense. Portugal rivaled the French. Speaking of rivals, how long do we have to choose to Savoy? Not much longer, right? No, a lot longer, actually. Ottoman fleets are moving. Not a big fan of that. What happened here? Did the Mamluks just leave? See, I need you guys to protect my galleys in the Aegean Sea. Election time. I don't think we need to do a huge calculation again. I think I'm just gonna re-elect again. We had a minus 5% or plus 5% tech cost increase on our ruler, which I should assume. Where does that assume word come from? Assume this one here will go away once I re-elect. Ruler death. Now it might not be. It might actually need a death of a ruler rather than change of ruler, I guess. But we'll find this out. And who do we want to go for? We could, funnily enough, go for the aristocrats and not have them powerful enough to get that morale. Never mind. So it's all about the monarch points anyway. I think I'm still doing that idea group, aren't I? Yes, and I'm lagging behind on time, so I'm gonna grab a military candidate again. Last time I didn't. But I think I meant to alternate. Yeah, let's grab the military guy. There we go. Did get their extra PV mill. So, specialist galore. How are you doing on that siege? Pretty good. I doubt they're gonna peace out once they have Kokeli. But we should make sure we're there. So I'm just gonna wait one more yearly tick. Yeah, yearly. Monthly tick. To get some of that morale on these troops. It is extremely unlikely that the enemy is right around the corner here. Because, oh, but you actually dare to be out here. Alright, where are my people at? I need my 4 galleys to not patrol this. Are you the ones? No, you're doing Genoa. You're the ones doing Ragusa. It almost certainly means that the Tunisians are going to come by immediately and raid my coasts. But I don't want you guys to die out here. Let's just move you to hunt pirates in Genoa for now. So you don't die. And then I think we declare war. On Mr. O, our goal is actually gonna be... Maybe we make it EUIV. That's extremely unlikely to be... actually taken by anybody in the war. And we should be able to take it immediately once the Poles peace out. Seems nice. Declare war. I'm gonna take Huda Vinegar. We're not gonna call any friends. That's fine. Oh, the enemy is sitting on only cannons. Well, that's not gonna be good for you, Mr. O. That is not gonna be great. So you get out there, you get out there. We lost our trade dispute against Constance. Now, I wouldn't be utterly surprised if we saw our old coalition pop up again against us, right? Because we're fighting an enemy with a lot of troops now, and when considering who to coalition against the AI, or whether they should join a coalition or not and make a coalition or not, they do consider enemy troops, as in people that the new enemy is currently engaged with. Alright, there's no fort for me to take right now, because the Lithuanian and Polish are everywhere. Our army reformer died, that's good, because well, good. But we did grab a half-price level 3 guy, and I want to run him. Yeah, that means we don't have the discipline. I think army reformer was discipline. I might be wrong. But, well, it's either morale or discipline, I think. Pretty sure I had one or the other. Alright. We, quote-unquote, won the siege. We didn't win the siege, obviously. The Poles were there already, or the Moldavians in this case. I just put my troops here, so that as soon as the enemy pieces out, or the Ottoman and the Poles piece out, we get to start a siege. And there's 12,000 Ottomans up there, which is not good news for my one person. Let's have you guys be a bit more centralized, I guess. I mean, surely the Ottomans are going to run here, because this is scary stuff. Also, they're getting their navy crunched, which is very nice. Did you stop? No, you did not stop sieging each area there. Yeah, there's nowhere we can go. This is fine. I wonder if I should start putting more 1 stacks on things. Like on Ankara. And maybe even HL too. Yeah, I will, I think. Again, just so that as soon as these guys peace out, we have somebody occupying, and they cannot reinforce their guards, whatever it's called, their garrison. And that should allow us to take over the fort immediately once we get an actual army in there. The one guy won't be able to take anything over except for Huda Vediga, but in general, yeah, you can all come in, it's fine. Wait, Ottomans? Oh, this is collateral damage. Gonna have to accept this. I'm not gonna go and try to defend the Pontic Steppe at all. If they feel like doing that, then yeah, whatever. Lose a stab? Ugh. I'm gonna take the siege ability rather than the fort defense. But I lost a stab. Luckily we got an event where we could buy a stab earlier. And therefore we're kind of okay here. But Theologian dies, so we lose. Gee. Kava. Great Horde is attacking poor Avaria. No, leave the Doge alone. Theologian. It's my national unrest guy. It's probably fine. I mean, I'm not going to spend 50 admin to keep that guy alive, right? So, where do we get these negative events? What do we do? What did I do? Could run Salvatore Cardi here for a bit. Because inflation reduction wouldn't be too bad. We do have some of that. On the other hand, inflation is just money. We have money. On the other hand, I'm going to wait a month. We're going to lose out on 2 admin from not having that guy around. But on the plus side, I can't sit on all these. I don't want to sit on all these forts. It's just a bit risky. What are you? Shamar. You want military access? Sure. Yeah, I know you're going to take all that stuff. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. One thing that's annoying about it is that it gives the Ottomans a place to stash their navy. Potentially. And I want the navy to get crushed as much as possible. Siena conquering Florence. Good by me. But the Ottoman navy is very reduced. Down to 7 galleys, a bunch of transports and a light. It's not quite enough for me to put 4 galleys back into here. 10% roll of armies, I'll take it. Probably not going to need it, but I'll take it. There goes Siege of Ischia. Again, not for us. Ottoman navy getting hit again, although it's just the transport navy, so it doesn't really matter. Where are you hiding your galleys? Probably somewhere up here. But once again, we now have people in place to take stuff when it matters. How do we deal with this here? Not quite sure where to position my armies right now. What I'm sure about, mostly, is that I had something in mind I wanted to talk about, and I was already talking about something, as I do, and then just lost track. Oh well, can't have been that important. Let's make a crame. Let's make a crame on the Horde. Maybe on Majar or Bakhmut. And these Ottoman armies up there, yeah, they're gonna cause devastation and stuff, but it's not a huge problem. I assume we're gonna see a peace out soonish on this front here. English are here? I mean, I'm clearly not paying enough attention to who's actually in this war, or in these wars. Let's get 4 people onto Edirne. I think I have enough troops here to defend. And as soon as that trade... you're in the Venetian War. Sieging down random Venetian islands. Alright. Wonder what that's gonna lead to. It's interesting. Ottomans actually took the fort in Halab. As much as they're otherwise occupied. Yeah, Cuban has been taken. It happens. Trading in glass, cheaper Diplotech, but we're ahead of time and the Diplotech probably doesn't matter. It does not. Oh, we don't even have study technology. Is study technology the one where you get the fort thing? Is that a different... Oh, no, if we have study technology, we actually get discounts to technology that the people we spy on have a higher tech in, right? Oh, I forgot about this. We're not getting a missionary strength person. Do you want inflation reduction? Yes. Inflation reduction for a while? I think I do. Production efficiency is going to be money, but it's not going to be increased trade value. So I'm not super into that. Kinda into this. Now, it's quite possible that we get ourselves into some sort of situation. Speaking of situations, No, they're probably currently gonna sit on Polish-Lithuanian land over here. But we may have to consider the fact that these Ottomans might end up going to Edirne. What are you talking about troops-wise right now? You're still sitting on a decent amount of troops. If you actually reduce those cannons, well, probably somebody else reduced those cannons for you. But you got some stuff back. I'm not sure I can actually support the siege of Edirne. Ooh, gain the stab. Yes, please. Is this too greedy? Too greedy? What do you mean? Now, if we were sure on our naval superiority, which I could probably only be if I brought all my galleys, then I could scout in here. It's tempting to bring all my galleys. But then have my Genoan coast raided? Ugh. Don't want that. How is that Polish war going? Wait, that's Lithuania. 72. So peace out is probably soonish. Just doing the math. Now, there's going to be a bit of a an issue where half of the Ottoman country will be occupied by the Mamluks, the other half will be occupied by the Polish, and then neither side will be able to get to the 100% war score they probably desire. That's a good path to take. I like it. Honestly, can you just do this instead? Yeah, and then I'll have you go here. I just want some backup close to the front here, and then some backup maybe a bit closer to over there. Alright, the Ottoman Navy just got pushed out. Now, if the Mamluks are on their toes, and I hope they are, they're gonna come and... Oh, you just got beaten back? Somehow? They're gonna come and crush this navy. And even when they do, we can start controlling the seas on our own. Reconnaissance, recognizance, you know, on our own. There they come. Lose some sailors, sure. Idea, yes, I want it. Goods produced modifier. That's a good one. Grab. Also reduces galley cost, which does reduce galley upkeep. Not that that's super meaningful, but it does. What did that do to your galley? 5. 5 is a low number. What happens if I now take... Once you move... I'm just gonna grab 6 of these galleys. I still leave 3 to hunt pirates in Genoa. Maybe that's enough. And then I have 6. And they'll be over here. I think they'll be joined by my friends, the transports. Transports don't fight very well, but that does give us extra flanking and just meat. I think that's gonna work out. And they'll have blockade when we need to, and we have them here, right? It's not... So if we just don't. So this way I can scout whatever's happening in Silistria and Tolku and know whether I have to run from Edirne or not. And that's going to be very good. So many Poles. So I think whatever the Poles can do war score wise is done now, except for maybe wipe out the last remaining Ottoman army in the north, which they already did. Awesome. Alright. With no Ottomans around, I will go and spread wide. It does come with its own tiny bit of risk. What's the fort? Each hill is a fort, but we already have that. Let's go fort man mode. Geographical, because that's what a fort is. There. So the risk we're running here, that's not an Ottoman fort, is it? Is that rebels pop up. And rebels will have the unfortunate tendency to just murder me. Just straight up kill my one stacks that are moving everywhere. Ah. Peace out happened a bit earlier than I desired. Oh, we got black flagged here? Oh, because all of this became Polish. They took a lot more land than I expected. Alright. Alright. Let's get you in there. Let's get these sieges started ASAP. The 2 fort. Bring the cannon. These 4 guys. That makes it 6. And then we're gonna need the extra guy. I still like the idea of sitting on the forts that the Mamluks are potentially not taking. And you guys have the siege down there. Where are my mercs at? Oh, these are my mercs. Get those on the siege. Detach. Get on that siege. And then you... 5, 6, we need 7. So we do this. And then I would like to try and cap siege stuff, but I can't really. Oh, your capital is now in Hüdavennegar. That's somewhat annoying, I guess. Because we can't really get armies there. Well, it's just, I mean, we're in an awesome situation here, right? We get to siege down an Ottoman, a set of Ottoman fools. Okay, fine. Without any repercussion or anything. And I brought too many people here. 5 mercs, the cannon, and 1 guy is all we need. No, no. Let's do this. Yeah, fort movement is weird. Ah, that's something I meant to talk about earlier. Right. I was risking that exactly this would happen when I spread out my troops so much. When the forts went back under Ottoman control, they would we would be in weird zone of control situations. So now you should not have gotten many people at all in to defend this, right? Oh no, you did get full garrison back. Wait, did that change? You have no garrison in your capital. Did I not have one on Kocheli? I thought I did. These regular forts seem to have gotten most of this. Huh. I thought I knew this mechanic, but maybe they changed at some point, or I just never did know the mechanic. So parking all these guys in the forts is not as great as I thought it would be. I'm gonna build 1 man-at-arms here. Plan is take Tihala, Kezire, and then sit on Selanik so the Ottomans can't recruit over here. There goes the capital. Excellent. We have 6 people here. Obviously having 7 on a siege is more interesting. But I might be able to send you a guy from here? I can. Okay. Can I send a guy from here into Bolu? No. Also, the Mamluks are already going there. Return provinces and forts can act in very strange ways when you have them pop up like that. Not entirely illogical ways, just strange ways. I probably want my fleet down here. Well, blockading this is also good. Are we talking about any navy on our Ottoman side? Yeah, there's still those 5 galleys. Since we're fine on the trade situation, and we are fine on the trade situation, yes. Yes. I'm gonna bring my... Not that these guys do anything about that. I'm gonna bring half of my merchant navy. Once they're done moving. I'm gonna split them in half. Gonna put half back on protecting trade in Genoa. I'll take the other half and have them blockade each other here. So what can happen is that you have two armies in the same spot with different return provinces. And then you can move units between the two armies and change the individual units' return provinces, and it's weird. Right, we have two people, two armies that can move into this place, I believe. We can move into there from here. And we can move into there from here. But these have different areas they can walk back into. So once they meet up in Sultanulu, I could move their units between them and do weird things. I can also do very weird things with boats that way. But it always feels very cheaty to me and I don't like it, so I don't do it. At some point I'm gonna go and send a guy on a boat over to the Pontic Steppe and take that back. Protect our trade, probably. But we're talking about Pisa. More trade power, less goods produced. I guess unrest is not going to be super relevant. It is a province we conquered, but yeah, unrest doesn't matter. So it's just the question of whether we want more trade power or more goods produced. More trade power means more money. I mean, both of these mean more money. I could try to do the math which one means actual more money, but that's difficult. I'm gonna go for trade power because the good producer is not very good. If I was concerned with having enough value in our node, I would go for goods produced. Because trade power does nothing. Trade power in our home... Oh, crap. Crud, sorry. Trade power in our home node does nothing for actual trade value. While goods produced does. But we are not worried, so it's all fine. This all seems to be going way too swimmingly. I mean, I jumped on a guy who was very, very down, so it's not particularly surprising that I can manhandle the Ottomans like this. It's not like I am the one who's manhandling them, really. But still, always a good feeling to do this to the Green Goblin. And I think I have somebody going there. You can go there, and then we have all this carpeted down. So I think I'm going to send somebody to Trabzon. Via boat? No, if we go via boat, then let's just go Kaffa. Let's walk over here. Let's detach the boaties. Where are those boats? They're probably still sitting in Trabzon. I've got to be a bit careful. I don't want to give up my blockade, but I also don't want to send my transport over there unguarded, I don't think. Let's meet up so you have less risk of dying to random rebels. Rebel. And I guess put a cut in here, right. Thank you folks so much for watching. Finally we get another war. If not a particularly exciting one, but probably a very good one. I have not yet looked at what I can take after what happened here. We know we're going for Huda Vindegar and we know we want Selanik, but everything else we'll have to see. It's already a bit coalition-y, but we're used to that by now, aren't we? So that'll be fine. And what is even an Ottoman? So we're probably going to take more land. But all that, next episode. Thanks for watching. Like button, subscribe button, comment section, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. See you next time.